set on that. They're offering to make you a starter on day one. You don't have that offer where you're headed.
Yeah, no, Austin, this isn't the plan.
Okay, then say no. It's just my job to make sure you have all the information.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, change my mind right now? After all we've prepped?
Listen, you can do whatever you want. But they're up next, so you got about 30 seconds to let me know if you accept their offer or not.
Yeah, tell them thanks, but no thanks. I'm good on the original plan.
You got it.
This is intense. I need water.
Yeah, well, this will be good for your show, right?
Nah, Pops, I don't want to show any of this.
I'm already on it. You know how small the league is. You don't want to burn any bridges.
Exactly.
Smart guy.
I appreciate that.
Oh, quiet. Next pick is in.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select MP.
Yes!
Yes! Congratulations! Oh my God!
Yes, hey!
What?
Everything according to plan.
Hey, thank you, Austin. I couldn't have done this without you. I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
couldn't have done
man.
this without
No,
any of y'all.
This is all you. This is your moment, man. Have it be a small part. Enjoy it.
Oh, real quick, MP, real quick. You done worked your whole life to get to this moment, man. Now it's here. You in the league. How you feeling?
Oh my gosh, man, I'm feeling so many things right now, you know? Joy, relief, excitement. It all doesn't feel real if I'm being honest with you. But look I'm so happy to be joining this organization. They got an amazing front office, a great roster, just outstanding fans. Listen, I'm exactly where I need to be, and I can't wait to get into work.
Got it. Y'all guys can relax. Y'all can relax. I got it.
Okay.
Honey.
How's it feel?
Yeah. We get that?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Hey, where's Austin? Austin, what now?
Now you get ready for the rest of your life.
Get out of here, you crazy boy. Ma!
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
So proud of you. Thank you.
Wait. What, no, why are you saying like that?
I
Why,
ain't want to
that's
assume.
weird. Why are you saying it like that?
I didn't want to assume, but, you know, I figured after you got drafted.
No. Zen, bro, we're linked now. All right? Look, I got big plans for this season, and I need someone with me I can trust. All right? So obviously you can say no to this deal, but I'm really hoping you don't. Okay?
No, I'm in. Yeah, I got you.
Look, so I got a couple of ideas already, but they're not really fleshed out.
Hey, listen, no rush of mine, bro. You good.
Bet. I'm gonna link with Austin, have him set up a meeting for us in a few weeks, and then we'll talk about what comes next.
I am at your service.
Okay, you're ear hustling again.
When did our baby boy become a businessman?
Babe, he's been trying to boss me around since he was 18 months old. This ain't nothing new.
Well, Uncle Rick just called and he said everybody's waiting for us at the diner, so we should probably head over soon so we can get to the party.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I still can't believe this is all real.
Just wait. You're only getting started.
Looking good, my guy.
For me, I'd head to New Jersey. Outside of where New York prospects are scouted, where people have game, but college scouts may not. I like the idea of watching videos.
What's up, MP?
You think I'd be a good mascot?
This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, this arena.
Go MP, let's go.
Boy. Oh, do you think it would be nice?
How's your dog?
Yeah, it's just nice.
Oh, yeah? It's ice cold. I have no idea.
Hey, you still want to play 2K tonight?
Yeah, you want to grab burritos?
Yeah, grab me one with carnitas.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations.
Hey, man. Just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah. I just got back on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Are there any players with NBA?
Hey, how's your dog doing? I saw the pictures.
Yeah, she's getting.
There he is.
Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all ears.
What's on your mind?
Great. I'm glad you asked. So over in Europe, I filmed a bunch of content centered around our biggest games. Who we were going up against, why it mattered if we beat them or not, and that stuff all pumped up my draft stock.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. We should do more stuff like that. But I'm planning on having a very long career in the NBA, as you know, Austin. And just filming that will get stale after a while. So I was thinking, what if we come in each half of the season and we pick a theme and film a bunch of content around that theme?
Huh. I think I know what you mean, but I'm gonna need an example.
All right. So, say the second half of the season is about to start and I'm in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Feeling confident, huh?
You know it, Austin Kelly. But, if that's the case, right, we could do a whole bunch of content around that. Take you behind the scenes and show you what it's like to compete for an award. We'd still pick key games, of course, to highlight the theme, but there'd be a little bit more... What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce the next set of videos we're dropping on Out of Bounds.
What you got for us this time?
Woo! Over the first half of the season, I'll be making my case for the All-Star team by highlighting 6 key games against other potential All-Stars. I wanna make sure everyone sees me outplay the guys I'm competing against for votes.
And you worry about giving your competition, bulletin board material?
Nah, at this level, everyone thinks they're the best in the world, so I'm not too worried about that. Besides, talk is cheap. You gotta go out there and prove it, which is what I'm gonna do. So keep checking the channel and follow along as I make my push for the All-Star team. MP, out. Okay, how was that?
Great, you nailed it.
Bad. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right, I'll get editing this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I gotta ask, you feeling nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. We've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but Just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how...
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, the post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's LeBron in at the 3. It'll be Los Angeles.
Yo, check Doncic.
J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Reeves. He has 5. MP, no good. $1:15 left to play in the first quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the bunches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Podziemski. And Kuminga throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 8. 2K Sports, back in a moment here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Horford and Richard. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
MP gets the job done inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Smart against Butler. In the paint, Butler.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Los Angeles leading by 8. The 3 from MP. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
James checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Butler on the wing. All alone. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So, Jim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports. And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry, and once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
On the wing, James. MP deciding where to go with it. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. They double-team Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors, another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside, Smart. The 10-footer. And Horford pulls it down. Warriors trail by 6. Now Podziemski. He's got 5. Steps back. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by MP.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Pass to Curry. Floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by James. Here's MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Inside. And that one's good. Hachimura. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Horford with a screen on Smart. Podziemski with it. Now defended by MP. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From deep. And that one is off. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the...
The toughest thing about being a pro basketball player.
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. MP comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. We've got Austin Reeves. MP out there with Hachimura. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Horford gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Reeves, the 19-footer, is on the money. Reeves has got 11.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 22.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Kuminga. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Reeves outside. Down low, a franchise, and the dunk by MP.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 8 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski and Richard.
Now this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Outside, Horford. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. A three from MP. No good on that one. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Good work there as it goes. And that's 31 points for MP.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Rui Hachimura. Cadet comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. They get it again. It's Connect on the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Now here's Butler. He's defended by LaRavia. Launches it. Doncic there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's MP. Beyond the arc. MP drills the 3.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
9 feet out, and it's good.
Well, just keep beating him. He has been lights out.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Big good substitution here for the Lakers. Andre is checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for MP. He's checked in for Vanderbilt. MP, he drills the 3.
With the bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Butler drives it in and dunks it home.
And Butler making that look far easier than it actually is, showing you great body control.
Here's MP. And that one is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 45 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
To the inside. Good defense by MP.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for the Lakers.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for 8. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. MP passes to Smart. Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. Count that bucket. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Outside Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Lakers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Hachimura kicks to Smart. MP passes to Hachimura. Back to MP. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Come on, focus. Come on, MP. Just like that.
Hey, yo, right here. Move around.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Hey, you done? You had enough? It's not even a game anymore.
Keep it going.
Come on, let me keep you gonna do something or what? Hey, give me that. Quit anytime. Hey, let's go. Keep up. You wheezing too much out here. Yeah, relax right out
Woo, let's go!
Drug shot, baby.
Stay focused on your workout.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
At the power forward position, 6'8", number 2, Jarred Vanderbilt. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reed. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. At point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Well, Grant, when the season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see...
Some changes now for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Naz Reid out there with Miller. And it's Clark in at the 3. Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Doncic passes to MP, and the shot goes down. And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
James passes to MP. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the paint. Double team on James. Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the long J.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Reed for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 2 guard. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Randall, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hachimura finds MP. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
From the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit. We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Well, Lakers games draw big names. And tonight we've seen Soulja Boy hanging out with the fans.
You know, the Lakers have even made it into some of his lyrics. You know, the fans here love that. And they always enjoy checking out who might be in the crowd with them at a game. For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Luka Doncic is checked in for Hayes. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ingles, he's checked in for Clark. Count it. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to MP. MP getting it done inside.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Timberwolves trail. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. This pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Smart for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Reed for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back to MP. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Randall. Inside. Reed, good. That's 7 points here for Naz Reid.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. MP getting it done for the Lakers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break.
42.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our...
You look at the Timberwolves, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong.
And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to...
The Lakers... for Los Angeles. MP's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And then for Minnesota, Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James. And it's MP in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Clark, the pass to Randall. Back to Clark. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. James with a steal. Kicks it to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game, so that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
MP outside, fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The kick out to Conley. 26 seconds left in the third. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
A nice shot by MP.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The Lakers are dance team.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Clark. Takes a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves trail by 8. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Clark in at the 2. For 3, Randall. Rebound by the Lakers.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal
opportunity offense is fun to watch.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize to beyond the arc in this one.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Lakers. Larabia's checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." Simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Larabia outside. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. As long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now Randall. Reed sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, no good. The Lakers lead by 10. Now here's Doncic. MP! 19-footer is good.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. He's checked in for the Lakers.
Anthony Edwards, shooting 1.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Here's MP. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three is in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
Now Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. Just 5 to shoot. James, a freight train coming.
An expiring clock, nothing new for James. He just calmly knocks down the shot he takes.
Stolen by Ayton. And here's James. And counted.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
The chess match between these coaches just getting started. They face off 3 times, so we'll see how they both adjust when they meet later in the year against the Timberwolves.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
He was the X factor for sure. He shored up so many areas for him, walking away with a triple-double.
Now Gobert. Randall. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And
great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win.
Thank you, everyone, for attending tonight's contest. Your support is greatly appreciated. We hope to see you again soon. Please remember to get home safe.
Every win is a jewel. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond, one that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
VA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.